The number of Americans using buy now, pay later for groceries is now at an all-time high. Today, 29% of buy now, pay later users leverage these services to purchase basic household provisions, a staggering rise from just 14% 2 years prior. This signals that buy now, pay later has fundamentally mutated what began as its What began as a discretionary financing tool for attractings has morphed into an essential liquidity bridge. Academically and economically, this illuminates deep structural vulnerabilities. To understand the pivot toward financing perishable sustenance, we must examine the macroeconomic environment following recent inflation cycles. Real wage growth for the bottom half of households lag behind this new reality. Because grocery demand is highly price inelastic, consumers cannot easily substitute their way out of caloric needs. As pandemic savings vanished in traditional credit's tightrope, financial surveys indicate that more than half of users explicitly state they would be unable to make ends meet without these short-term loans. Shadow credit market with low barriers to entries absorb this overflow demand. The macroeconomics of buy now, pay later dependency revealed over time aligns the payment schedule with the asset's useful life. Conversals financing groceries means consumers are amortizing the cost of a consumed asset against future earnings, continuously encumbering their future cash flows for present survival. The stress is highly visible. Default rates appear stable at 2%. Consumer side data reveals that 47% of buy now, pay later users have made at least one late payment in the past year. Furthermore, with 63% of users, loan stack amass true debt-income ratios from bureaus, creating dangerous blind spots in systemic risk modeling. The demographic distribution of this trend further exacerbates inequality. While some affluent consumers utilize buy now, pay later for cash on installment loans for groceries disproportionately impacts structurally vulnerable groups. 38% of general households with children utilize buy now, pay later for groceries, crucially roughly 60% of U.S. cohorts. These consumers frequently layer ungrelly buy now, pay later debt on top of already elevating credit utilizations, masking the reality that current economic output is being sustained by borrowing aggressively against the future purchasing power of the most fragile cohorts. Ultimately, the normalization of financing groceries through installment algorithm reflects a fraying socioeconomic contract. When a substantial portion of the labor force cannot secure the basic necessities of life without fragmenting the cost into bi-weekly deductions, the core mechanism of wage-based consumption is failing. For economic, the expansion of eat now, pay later should serve as an urgent leading indicator of household distress. Warnings has been the grocery credit crunch, an economic analysis of buy now, pay later at the supermarket.